CLC Stage 26 Grammar Lecture. In this grammar lecture, we're going to be talking about participles, participles, participles. We'll also be covering, so we'll cover the future participle active and future participle passive. We'll talk about the periphrastic and the debitive. Oh my goodness. And we'll cover the agent phrase, complement subjunctive, and in plus ablative, and accusative plus duration indicating extent phrase. Well, it's a lot, so let's get started. In the first part of covering, you need to understand the future participle active and find its signals. The signals for the future participle active is this long or infix. So you take the perfect stem as found in the perfect participle, miss, but instead of that ending, you add this or infix. That's an immediate signal that you're dealing with the future participle active, the perspective, which would indicate finna. So, therefore, laudatura, visura, missura, captura, auditura, futura, for I am. Necessarily tense. For example, when we look at the analysis, we see so you start with your participle. See the long UR? See the est? Is going to. Should sail, no. Was about to. Possibly. Oh, but est is present tense, is about to sail. Erapturus. See the long ur? Well, where's the sum? It doesn't need to be there. It could be a circumstance clause. Intending to rescue or going to rescue. Was about to eat. Uh-oh. What's that? Was past tense. About to. Gonna. Uh-oh. So this one is my sexy distractor. This is was about to eat because you have the urus plus the sum. Let's talk about the future participle passive, which is found, which we're going to be testing on probably around April. That is formed off the present stem, mit, plus the end infix, and then the normal I, us. The Future participle passive is also called the gerundive. In other words, it talks about a verb becoming a noun, but it's often used paraphrastically with the sum verb to indicate obligation. So as you see here, ladanda, widenda, mitenda, capienda, audienda. So when you do this construction, same idea. Agent phrase. Hortandas erat. Was needing to be. Okay, there it is. And why is it? It must have been, he must have urged. I thought it was passive. It is, but this is deponent, hortor. Hee tricky. Look at that construction. Must here. Must. Oh, that indicates that debitive. That indicates that future participle passive. And what's the agent phrase for future participle passive? The dative. There it is. Must bring. Okay. So therefore, where's my construction? Right here. By you. What about this right here? This dative. You must bring the reward is the same as the reward must be brought by you. Always do it literally on the AP. Couple phrases we've already seen before, but we're going to see it again. A place phrase is usually expressed by the preposition in plus ablative. However, when expressing time, the preposition in need not be present. So first, oh God, this is horrible. Third person plural, perfect indicative active. I know it says first singular. Simple past active actual plus subject. Subject scratched out here, Reverend Greg. Yes, it is. Why? Because the subject is found in ipsi. Nominative, subject phrase. They themselves departed. Oh my God, that's not I asked, it's departed. When? Tertia hora, on the third hour. Where's the in? It's a time expression. You don't use in with ablative on time expressions. On the third hour. Now, accusative extent phrases deal with time or space. When you have a time or space expression which indicates duration, such as this poor man getting kicked in the face by this big pink fuzzy bear, is an extent phrase. Multos anos manet. He stays how long? For many years. There he is. Okay, so the disciples and the teacher remained in the forum. Trace, we're dealing with an extend phrase. Trace what? Accusative, horos. Well, there's an error someone needs to send me. Should be pugna bunt. The Romans fight in Gaul many years. Which one? For many years. That doesn't make any sense. It's got to be plural, multos annos. Accusative extent of duration for many days. One last clause, complement subjunctive. When you see an oot or a ne with the subjunctive, which we've learned already, the present subjunctive and the imperfect subjunctive, it is just like the infinitive complement clause in or to. I want to do something. But this is more in the concept of he came to lead the legions. It pleased him to send. So the oot does not necessarily be there. Ne is to make either present subjunctive will use in the complement clause, either an imperfect or present subjunctive. So therefore, I won't talk about sequence of tenses. Let's just start with imperavit. He ordered, simple past, active, actual. He ordered, there's another verb, miteret. It's third singular, subjunctive active, indicating, just like an infinitive complement clause, to send the letter, or that he send the letter. So be aware of that. They will be occurring in testing stations in March. I just want you to know that this is what you're dealing with. Well, mainly in the translation. The soldiers were gathering at the headquarters to hear Agricola. We have an oot plus subjunctive here. What's the difference? Who's doing the hearing? Soldiers, plural. What's this? This isn't a complement clause. Information processing verb. Your interrogative adverb or adjective where I was, you're dealing with the subjunctive SM. Okay. Nay, that they must leave. That would not be correct. Not to leave. All right, well, grammatical revision. We are pretty well closed on this chapter. So best of luck, good work on these things. We will be facing the participles very shortly. Keep doing the great work, and always remember, come to office hours early.